Hey guys, Cosmos here from Doll Games, and here we are in League of Angels with my archer character, and we are continuing his progress today. We've got a couple of interesting things to do. I'm actually very much looking forward to one of them, which is hiring a new hero. I'm always looking forward to hiring new heroes. It's always exciting to do it, and then watching them in battle and you know, thinking, having different strategic thinking going on. I did a lot of reading as well as looking at other characters, so looking forward to that. One more thing is, of course, I got this title upgrade ready, but I didn't click on it because I wanted to do it with you guys. So let's do that first. We're gonna go into it. That is the Duke. 2 stars is what I have, and is gonna be unlocking the Duke 3 stars. It was requiring 4.8 million. I passed it. I'm at 5 now, so let's unlock that, and it's gonna give us a bit of bell rating, not a huge amount, but the next one is 5.3, and I'm not entirely too far away from that, so that's gonna be next, which is cool. I'm looking forward to becoming a general and an overlord. That sounds really good. I like this kind of title business. And so we got 224 battle rating going up from the title upgrade, so that's good stuff. So let's get into the most exciting part, which is hiring a new hero. I got a whole bunch of money. This is gathered up from gauntlet events, and I haven't really spent much because mostly I've been focusing on offensive power. So I have enhanced my bow to the maximum 70. The maximum is the level that you are. Of course, it can go higher itself, which is it can go to plus 100. But I am level 70, so I'm blocking the enhancement level. So I got the bow to 70 and the ring for hitting and critting statistics. Those two are basically the thing you need for offense, and the rest I don't care too much about. Defenses and are fine, but they're not really the end of the world, and HP is good, but again, the things that I like the most is maximum offensive power. So and that's why I haven't spent a lot of the gold. Also for my other heroes, for example, if you take Nereda, she's having just one Genesis one heroic item, and I normally don't want to waste gold now on the triumph slash conquer slash ruin items, because over time I want to jump directly into heroic set, and then I'll use the gold to enhance those rather than doing these and then selling these at a loss, you know, and then redoing a new item. So that's why. And also light envoy, same story here. I just actually here I had more gold. I had about 400 million. I got her this new Achilles boots, which I got in some event I already forgot. So I gave her the best boots, and I didn't give that to my main hero because I wanted her to have the highest possible agility. I want her to go first, and the reason for that is because I want her to, my main hero doesn't have 100 rage when he starts the battle, especially since I've also switched back to the fire totem. Let's load that up. So if you remember, I was running with Spirit Soul, trying to get the maximum possible rage I could, and then I realized that burst damage, and that's a new concept for me, I guess. Here, burst damage is very important, and burst damage is the maximum amount of damage you can do as quickly as possible in the first couple of turns of the battle. So if, for example, and I'll explain now based on my example here. And so I've switched back to the fire totem, which is giving me a damage increase, and I don't have, my main hero does not have 100 rage when he starts the battle. So I give him multi-shot, which hits everybody. And so the way I have designed it now is that light envoy, I just pumped her with agility gems, Everything I could think of for agility I gave her, and now she's at agility 69,255, and she just passes my main, who is at 66,402. So it's gonna be tough to keep her ahead because he will be getting stats from everywhere like Awaken as well. But for now she's ahead, and I'm gonna try to keep her ahead. So what happens is she goes first in battle. She does her thing, which is the Radiant Guidance +7 I have, which is she gives Rage 51, and that's more than enough to go well above 100 for my main hero. She also gives the stats bonuses, which also includes 14.5% on of the sum of the target stats, blah blah blah. So basically she gives a buff on attack among other things. So she gives the rage, she gives the attack, and then my main hero hits really hard with multi-shot, like at the beginning of the battle, just obliterates the enemy, which works really good. So of course afterwards that whole thing breaks down because yeah, he can't of course do multi-shot very often, but the first 4 turns, especially with, and what am I looking at is, was it the skills? No, I'm getting confused now. It is in Zodiac. Yeah, I'm talking about the angel artifacts. With the angel artifacts unlocked at level 70, the first 4 turns became so important, and the way I've set up here is, remember what I just explained with the multi-shot, I do like burst damage to everybody, and also in the first turn comes in the galactic force here. You could use another one, you could use the infernal heat as well, as a replacement if you don't have this one, but I like this one because it has a good chance to stun the enemy as well. But basically talking about the damage, this one does area damage. I hit multi-shot with area damage, of course a lot harder than this, and then I have an increase of attack from the second turn, and in the third turn, whatever the situation, I give myself 49 rage, which usually means I will be above 100. So basically on the first turn and on the third turn, my main hero hits multi-shot and doing a mass area damage so quick. Basically within 2 turns it's 2 special attacks that devastates the enemy, and I've been able to win a lot of difficult battles like that, both in PvP as well as in PvE. So that's all good, and just wanted to explain that. And why did I want to explain that? There was a reason for that. I already forgot. I deviated from the path. So coming back to what I wanted to do now is I wanted to hire a new hero. Oh yeah, we were talking about spending gold, of course, and I want to hire a new hero because I want to increase my attack. And right now the way I have set it up is I've changed it much better now than what I had before I knew about the rage build and so forth. It's definitely not working 100% yet, but I'm on the right direction. And but what I have is, here I have these 2 tanks which have been irritating me for a long time. The reason they're irritating, they're actually doing their job well, but the problem is that I need a lot more damage output, and they're doing 0 damage. They are like just mountains, you know. So so far the only person here that does any damage is my main hero. These 2 mages, they don't hit anybody, they just continue buffing or powering up the entire party. And powering up the tanks has no meaning because they're not attacking or killing anyone anyways. So basically it's all about my main hero right now, and I want to start bringing in the second damage dealer. And originally I wanted to get the Earthshaker from the House of Cards, but now we got the House of Cards coming in and he's not there. So They introduced the House of Cards now with the Ghost Paladin, which is a new thing. It's a change in the game, which is an upgrade of the Headless Horseman, which is a tank hero. So House of Cards came in kind of promoting this hero, also giving, for example, not giving, but also giving the opportunity to get other heroes, like one which is very similar to Earthshaker is the Dragon Empress and Dragon Queen, which is the same hero with its upgrade. And although this one costs and all of these cost Joker S's, and I have a bunch of those, but I compared the Dragon Queen and Dragon Empress with Earthshaker and Hercules, and I must admit, to my understanding, Hercules or Earthshaker are much better than this mage counterpart. Their percentages are much nicer, both in the attack and in the special skill activation. So then I said, okay, no, I want the Earthshaker, I'm not gonna get this one, although I have enough Jokers to get this one. Panda, I know that I don't want, and healing, I'd love to have healing, but in the final build, in the direction where I'm going, there is no space for healers. So then we had we have Poseidon, Amazon, and so forth. But basically, here's the Headless Horseman, for which the Ghost Paladin is the upgrade now. So yeah, so that's what the House of Cards came in with. So that was disappointing, because I wanted to get the Earthshaker, but then I did more and more research, especially since I've unlocked level 70. I have the access to Divine Realm now, and the good thing about the Divine Realm is, of course, you got the Clash of Might here, with which is cross server now. And now you can see you know, the top people in the game with huge battle ratings, and you cannot click on them via here, but you can click on the ones which are near you. But where I'm clicking the most is in the alliances, because via the alliance button you can go to the list, and you can just go to the top. If you click on the alliance name, you get a list of all the people in that alliance, and from there everybody is clickable. So for example, we saw Rain there, we can just look at her details, so that's really cool. And that's 6.3 million party account, so very powerful. So with this is, and if you also have access, so once you become level 70 as well and have the same access as I do, I suggest you also to do this kind of research and see what everybody is using. Don't assume that if somebody has a bigger battle rating then they know everything, but what I like to do is I like to look at a lot of people, so and then start, you know, matching patterns. And here was and specifically I was looking at hunter characters. So I found just one hunter who had very high battle rating, apparently, and I guess I know why, because archer class was not in the game. It was only the warrior and the mage, and that's probably why archers are behind in battle rating. But there's one right here, Adler 1100, who has what I would say a huge battle rating for archers. And when I was and I want to go basically in his direction, and what he's doing is he's got the narrator and messenger of death, which not all the top people have, but I really want to keep these two heroes. So I was looking for an example who is using both of these heroes. And he has, of course, his main, and he did take the Earthshaker. So at some point down the road, like I said, I wanted to take the Earthshaker. I will also take it, but I need to get the opportunity, and I need to have the ability to get it. So for example, if they make an event now for it, I won't be able to get it because I have not enough diamonds for that. But let's say for a future goal, I do want to take him. And the next character, that the next hero that he has, is the one that I've been saying that it's awesome, and everybody was telling me no, 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 and I'm really happy to see a high level example of that, which is a lower level hero, in relative terms. I mean, he's not from the Enigma Tavern, so Thunder Lord, which is the upgrade, of course, but still, he is not the huge many star hero, but he is very nice in the in the fact that he is dealing damage, although not as high as some of the more powerful heroes. But he has this amazing thing that he is decreasing the attack. Like if you look over here, this one is extremely powerful, you know. This is probably stronger than my main hero. So when I recruit this guy, or the not upgraded version of this guy, he will not be anywhere near this one. But just looking at this as a kind of a future target, you can see that this one is using just 50 rage to do his special attack. The unupgraded version is using 75 rage, so that's a big important point. But still, 50 rage to do the special attack. He does his attack, but then look at that, he reduces the attack by 40.5% of the targets, and he's hitting the back row. So anybody on the row, and once the back row is dead, then the front row, so anybody on the entire row will, their attack will be reduced by 40%. That's half, almost half. And he also has a pretty high 26.5% chance to stun them. And that, I think, is beautiful. But that said, he will have less stats than other heroes. Let's jump back to town and let's go to recruit. And you will see that what I mean, he's not, that's what I mean, he's not a top hero. He's nowhere near here. He's not in the Enigma Tavern. He's not anywhere near the yellow heroes. Yellow heroes are far stronger than him. But he is in the Astral Tavern, and he is just hiding behind Valkyrie, Astral, and you gotta find him right here, Arcane Spirit. And he starts as an Arcane Spirit, and then he evolves into a Thunderlord. Well, the picture here is not changing, but yeah, that's how it works. And his cost is also not 1,000 Ruby Hero Souls, so he's even very affordable, or more affordable to get than others. So for example, the Headless Horseman here, 1,200, and that's Astral Tavern. Enigma, of course, goes much more expensive. So with all that explanation given, that was a lot more than I was planning. I'm gonna get him right now with you guys, and of course gonna get him via the House of Cards, because he is on there. I saw him, I'm sure I saw him somewhere. Where are you? Where are you? There he is, Arcane Spirit. Now in previous events, I saw also that you could get his upgrade, the crest for the Thunder as well, but in this event you only have the base hero version, so the Arcane Spirit crest. So although I think I have enough resources to get him and evolve him or upgrade him straight away, it's not on offer. So so I can't do that now, so I'll do that in future events, whenever they give the ability to get those crests or some shards or whatever. Now in this case, Arcane Spirit shard is 10 shards, and you need 150, so I need 15 of these to synthesize it. I already went to the blacksmith and double checked that I don't have any shards. You know, always do that, because maybe from somewhere you kept like 10 or 20, and then you don't have to pay the full amount. But in this case, for sure, I don't have any of these shards, so I need to get 15 of them. So we're gonna oh darn, I just noticed that it's 3 per day, so I won't be able to get him. Yeah, so I'm actually quite disappointed right now because I didn't see this line right here, and I don't know why they did it like that you can't purchase it. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these three anyways, and then I will hope that in some next event, whatever, that I will be able to get the remaining shards. So let's get that, and 3, so that gets me 30 forward, and then I'll need then 120 more. Now this event is still running for a little bit, which is I'll be able to get for the 17th, which I just got actually, so I'll be able to get the 18th, and that's maybe the 19th, I don't know, but 1 or 2 more maximum I'll be able to get. So that's not the full amount, and then I'll try to get him, let's collect the rewards, and I'll try to get more shards than another way. So that's a pity. I didn't realize that, but you learn something new every day. I was totally planning to come and buy 10 of them, because the cards actually are not the expensive type. You could easily save up for this as a free player. So yeah, now I'm a little bit stuck because I wanted to get him and start training him with you guys, but okay, with that out of the with that option out, then what we can do is look at a couple of new things from the level 70, which is element smelting, which I learned a little bit better. So here I have this rare flaming stones, and although here you see if I add all this 117 for example, it barely reaches the capacity and yields 15, but from these stones, rare flaming stone, just 2 stones make the full capacity. So and that's gonna take a long while to smelt. So what I've been doing is I've been doing these 2 stone smelts yeah, every day, because you get daily attempts 5 out of 5. So I'm just gonna go ahead and smelt. There's one more. Alright, and with these stones, of course, I get the awakening stones, which come up here, 20 of them, so 10 per stone, which is very good rate. So if you see events with these things, try to get them. 0 out of 5, and that also got my proficiency up to level 2, and I'm making my way to level 3. But I think that's not a big enough item to use these power-ups on, so I'm still skipping the power-ups. In the skill chest, which is coming also from level 70, make sure to draw the 5 free attempts every day. So don't forget that, because once I forgot and I was upset with myself because it's free. And yeah, and also for the vouchers here, remember that drawing 10 is cheaper than drawing 1 by 1, plus you're guaranteed a legendary skill book. So what you can do is, if you're a free player, for example, basically both free players and cashers have vouchers, so just a matter of quantity. But what you can do is you can, during the House of Card events, there is an event swap for flashy card exchange. So when you do a basic draw, just with the common chest, in there you can have a chance, and not a bad chance actually, you can have a decent chance of getting a flashy 7 of hearts or flashy 7 of spades. And on my website I published a kind of picture drop rate reports, where you can see a whole bunch of draws, and then you can sort of get a feeling of the frequency of these flashies dropping. And once you get these flashes, of course, they are nice cards, and in the ideal world you want to save them up and then get some really nice item once you gather enough. But you can also exchange them for a level 7 gem, which is pretty good, and 2,000 vouchers. Now 2,000 vouchers is 4 attempts of the skill chests plus 200 vouchers left over for you. So that's 40 skill books, out of which there is a guaranteed 4 legendary skill books. So I think in that logic, it's much better to get these skill books than to keep those cards. So I'd give up those cards and get the vouchers, and then with the vouchers I'd get the skill books, because making your skills much more powerful is very important. I've been working on mine, so I can give you a little bit of an update. What I did is I got myself the Shadow Strike, although I could go for more rare skills. I decided that any character should have one very strong single person attack and one area multi-person attack or area damage. And so far I was in the beginning I was using puncture and multi-shot for area, and for world boss you don't need area, so you can take a single person attack, puncture. Now puncture at 5 out of 5, so at max upgrade puncture is doing 220% damage. It also adds additional physical attack for future turns. But Shadow Strike, and I think that this one must be coming from the warrior class, is the one where you're hitting 3 times consecutively. So and this one I managed to, I recycled all of the books and I fed it into this one, and I got it now to 4 out of 10, and at this level right now it's doing 95% times 3, and that is a lot stronger than puncture 220%. Once I get this one to 5, then it's going to become 100%, then the total will be 300% versus the puncture's 220%. So you can see that that is a huge difference. So for the single attack, that's the one I'll be using. For the area damage, I haven't I think the skills didn't load. For the area damage, I haven't decided if I'll go with something like Winter Storm or Blood Frenzy. The benefit of something like a multi-shot is that it hits everybody, the entire party. It devastates the entire party. So it doesn't matter where they place the supporting heroes, it'll just hit everybody. And same goes then for Winter Storm, which percentage wise is exactly the same as multi-shot, but this one it will be possible to upgrade to a higher level. Just like here you see puncture goes 5 out of 5, but this one can go up to 10. Alternatively, I was really drooling on Blood Frenzy. This is the kind of the attack of the goddess wolf, so, and this one will do more damage the more hurt your enemy is. The problem is I think the percentage is not big enough. It's only 100% attack, and I think that is not big enough. Compare that with 300%, so. And it also hits a row rather than absolutely everybody. Another awesome one is Arcane Lightning. This one uses only 75 rage, so you'll be casting this more frequently, and on top of that it decreases attack by 30% with a 16% chance to stun. So now imagine if I get this skill at a later time, and I couple this with the hero, the Thunder, what is his name? Thunder. Let's go look him up. Recruit, Astral Tavern, Arcane Spirit, Thunder Lord. Now imagine if I have Thunder Lord doing the same stunning thing and me doing the same thing. that is a lot of chances to stun your enemy. So I think that's wonderful, and it not only stuns but reduces their attack as well. Okay, enough of that. That's just a lot of thinking and strategy that I've been learning a lot about the game, publishing a lot of posts and articles about the game. So that's why I wanted to share with you guys. Also, to share with you, I don't know if you guys have my site for League of Angels. Um, One of the big accomplishments recently I did was earning a huge amount of gold on Gauntlet, but that's just the feature image here. I got a bunch of feature images, but also of course a lot of articles, and wanted to go over with you guys also on the couple of the last game updates. So one was the 374. The Dragon Whisperer hero was added. So that's this one right here. Healer character heals 3 party members with the least HP. So that's gonna be like the bigger, better version of Hecate, I guess. Various improvements and so forth. That was one of the updates. After came the 375. They added the Aphrodite angel. So that's another powerful angel added to the game. They added the Ghost Paladin. We talked about him. Added a weird little fairy blessed baby. So that one is funny. Also other improvements. Let me see. Optimized angel worship display. This is really cool. Over here they have changed the icons so you don't have a mess here anymore. You have them like this, and you can just click on it, and then you can say I want to extend the duration. It works much better. A really good job done by them, seriously. And it's separated by all the attack angel buffs in the first icon, all the defenses in the second icon, and all the assists in the third icon. And there I only have agility so far because I don't have another angel giving assists. So that point is a small bullet point, but I think it's amazing. So another thing was added, the Dragon Soul ability to the little helper. I'm so happy with this one because I used to have to click this manually one by one, and I was getting tired because it's similar to gemology. So now the little helper can do a lot of things, so that's wonderful. Then came the 377 update. They added the armored elephant, who has pretty powerful stats, and on top of the pretty good stats, it's a full offense mount, which is giving 5% to attack on level 1, stackable up to 3 times. Also gives percent to hit. So full offense mount. Added another new fairy, Ares. So that's another one. And let's see, nothing major there. So those were the recent game updates, and the little helper now can do a lot. Like I mentioned, these things we knew, but here is the Tame Dragon, and here is the Raiders and the Worm Race that it can also now do, which is pretty cool. So let's finish up by doing my gems. I have saved up for simply because of lack of time, a huge mass of gems, and you might have seen that in my previous videos when I was going over things. If I minimize this, look at the quantity of gems that can be synthesized. It's just nuts. So I want to do it with you guys now because there are a lot of gems, and I can bring up I hope to a pretty high, level, so that I can so that my heroes can wear them. So let's do it. We got here more than, I think that's let's say four 4,000 gems just here, and another 2,000, so about 6,000 gems. I think that's what it is. So we're gonna do the first levels without the synth scroll, because yeah, it's just not worth it, and it would have cost 3,000. Let's check that. Yeah, I think it's 3,000 or so. No, it's times 3. And does it say the total? Normally it should say the total, but I don't know why it's not saying it. But anyways, it's really not worth it to do it on the lower level, so we're gonna go ahead with 75% chance. So, and what the way it should work is from 474, 75% should be successful. And alternatively, I can spend 1,500 synth scrolls, and I don't want to do that. Or I can spend the gold, which is 20 million, and I'm not doing that. So we're gonna go ahead with this 474 and 367 succeed, 107 doesn't. Same thing for level 3, and actually the same thing for level 4. So 71 survived from almost 500. But after that, I will spend this. I think, let me think. Synth scrolls 900. I have 30,000. So if I do that for all of these categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Roughly speaking, 10,000 will cost me if I do the level 4s into 5s, and I think I cannot afford that. So we're gonna have to go also with 75% to level 5. So 24 survived that. Now for 6, I will use it. Again using 1,000, so that means that's again going to make me short on the higher ones, which I'm really worried about. Really worried about that. So we got 46 or 45 level 5s, which should normally make 15 level 6s, and if I don't use this, then 75% of those, so a quarter basically will disappear. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll let it disappear. Alright, 11 survived. So now for level 7, we're gonna take 300. Okay, that worked. Level 8 as well. So level 8 is what I'm targeting as a minimum. Good. And apparently I can make a level 9, so let's do that. Okay, so that was HP only. Now the same for physical attack. Well, let's switch it off. Level 2, and I'll go faster. Level 3, level 4, level 5, 7 survive, so that's good. We could make 2 level 8s, 1 level 9. Oh, I can actually go to level 10, so let's do that. Or let's keep 9. No, let's keep 9s, because if I get the damage dealer hero, then I'll need to equip him with attack gems, and better to have 3 level 9s than 1 level 10 for that purpose. Alright, let's go with physical defense ones. Level 3, level 4, 5, level 6, Level 7 already with synth scrolls. Level 8 and level 9. Should I do that? Yeah, I'm wondering if I should keep 8s. Okay, 9. So we got the 9ers working there. Magic attack. Level 3. Level 4. 5. 6. Switch to scroll. Could only make one level 8. So that's a really massive amounts of gems just disappearing in the air. Magic defense, level 3, level 4, 80 survived, 19 survived, 10 died. That's not, oh, that is 75 actually, yeah. Level 6, scroll 7, 8. I can make 1 9. Okay, let's do it. Agility. Of course, we can exchange the gems to what we need. So that's not a problem. Problem is using all these gems. It's also of course draining some of the money, but it's not a huge amount. So it's totally possible to go with it. Level 8, 2 of them, and 1 agility 9. All my gems are gone. Alright, hit gems. Level 3, level 4, 5, 6, and I'm wondering if these are a little bit more important than the other ones. So I'm wondering if I should start using yeah, I'll use them from 6 for these gems. 7, 8, dodge, level 3, level 4, level 5, and this one from 6 again. I'll use the scrolls, 3 level 7s, 1 level 8, 1 level 9. Apparently I can make a level 10. That could be interesting. Block. Now for my back heroes, the 2 mages, Light Envoy and Narrator, they are going to be using massive amount of block and endurance, because I'm pretty sure they won't be able to dodge anything, because the damage dealers which hit the I forgot the scroll there. The damage dealers which hit the back row are usually loaded with hit rate, so, or hit statistic. So there's no way you can get sufficient amount of dodge to overcome their hit. So then the question is, why bother? Might as well take block and endurance and try to mitigate the damage. And that's what I'm planning to do for the mages specifically. Alright, last one is endurance. That was a lot of gems. Endurance level 4, endurance level 5, and from 6 I'll use the scroll. 7, and that's it. All my gems gone. So just 2 gems that I can synthesize to level 10, but otherwise the rest can stay. The rest are all gone, synthesized, disappeared, and that is that. So that is it for this installment, you guys. It's already 45 minutes recording, so I'm going to be stopping here. It's long enough already. So this video was a lot of strategic discussion and a lot of gem synthesis and whatever else that we did. I already forgot bits of it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please do click on like and subscribe, and don't forget to bookmark my League of Angels site or dollygames.com, whichever you want. And we're posting content regularly and trying to make it as awesome as possible. If some of you are listening who are experts, you're more than welcome to join up and contribute content, guides, tips to help everybody in the world of League of Angels. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing to your friends all these videos and my sites. Thanks for supporting and being fans, and have a wonderful day. See ya.